Hi everyone! So in this video I want to talk about some of the things that are very useful to know when you first start your YouTube channel, and also if you're already in YouTube and you want to, say, increase your subscribers or just generally want to improve your channel. So here are a few tips on how to do that. So let's get started. Now, the first thing that when I first started YouTube, that I did was to customize my thumbnails. And the way I did that was, if you go to your video manager, and once you upload a video, say this one here, just click on this icon, this pencil looking icon here, and this is where you can edit all your videos, for example. And you'll see fourth part here, this box, and this is where you can add your custom thumbnail. So you can actually add an image that you want to use for your video instead of what YouTube recommends or what YouTube offers. And this is good because in that way you can use a more eye-catching image, which is more likely to attract people to click on your video. Now, if you want to know how to add an image, how to customize your thumbnail and things like that, I've created a video on how to do that, so just check the description box below or click the link now. So this is the first thing that I started to do early on with my YouTube videos, and that definitely helped to increase my views. Another thing that I think is really useful is to add an end page to a video. So what I mean by that is this. If I click on my video, for example, and I go right to the end, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. You'll see here that I have this free booklet that I offer, as well as just a notice here of where they can get it and what they need to do and things like that. And it's really good if you want to send people to your website, for example. If you want to advertise something, it's perfect because you can add links. Like here you can add this link here, and this particular one sends people to my website where they can then sign up to my free booklet. Now, if you want to know how to create a picture like this where you can then add links, I actually just use PowerPoint to create this picture. I can do a tutorial about this. Just let me know in the comments section if you want me to create a tutorial about this one. And another thing that you can do is to add something like this. I've got a very basic video editing suite, so I'm using Windows Live Movie Maker. So because of that, I can't actually add any sort of video in here where people can click on, but I can add images. This picture actually was created on PowerPoint as well. So I've just added a few thumbnails of my previous videos, and then I've written this comment here that people can just click on them and watch them, as well as added this subscribe image from Google and just put that in here as well, and then put a link where people can then just subscribe. So once they click on this, they can subscribe straight away. And again, this is really useful to do because it just makes it easier for people to either subscribe to your videos, to get them to watch other videos, rather than them having to do it themselves. So it's reminding people to do something, and it's always useful to do that. Now, if you're wondering how to add links in here like this, all you need to do is, when you are here at your editing suite, so where you can edit your video, just click on annotations. And this is where you can add all your links to your video. So for example, you can see this first link pop up, which is my website address, and here is actually the link or the information. So if I click on this one, you'll see this is where you write the text, and this is where I've added the link. And the annotation that I used here was note. So you just click on note, then you'll see a blank space here. You write what you want to write. You set the time. So I wanted this particular one, my Natural Vita website address, to start at 1 second. So 1 second of the video playing, it starts and it finishes after 13 seconds. So you set your time, you add your link, and then you just save and apply changes, and that's what you do. And if you want to say at the end of my video, if you remember, here people could click on previous videos, all you'll need to do is just go to, I'll show you an example of that. So for example, so this is a previous video of mine, and all I did was I right clicked and then click on copy link location, go back to your annotations page, and just add the link in here. Make sure video is selected. I think it's selected automatically once you paste the link in here, so that's okay. And I didn't actually use Note for that. I used Spotlight. And Spotlight just means that it creates a box around your image but nothing else, and then you just add the link, so it automatically takes people to where you want them to go. Now if you want me to create a more detailed tutorial about this, just leave a comment in the comments box and I will do that. So that's another thing that I recommend people doing when they start their YouTube, and that's a way of getting people to subscribe, to like. I think is really useful when you start a channel or you've already got a few videos out, is to create this advert here when people come to your YouTube channel. And this advert actually automatically starts playing when people come to your channel. And the way you do that is simply by going to this pencil looking icon here, which is underneath your YouTube banner. If you click on it, and here where it says edit channel navigation, click on that, and here where it says the browse view is enabled, when you first do this it won't be enabled, it will be disabled, so you want to enable that. Once it's enabled, click save. And then you will see an empty box appear like this, and it will prompt you to upload an advert or a video that you want to put here for people to see. So then you just upload whatever video that you want, and then that's it. And that's how easy it is to create a channel advert for your YouTube channel. And then you can also add sections where it's easier for people to navigate your videos. And all you do is simply go here where it says add a section. Now once you enable or add an advert to your channel, this will automatically show as well. It will be there automatically. So you click on that, and then you can select the kinds of things that you want people to see. So you can select your liked videos. So what I've got at the moment is I've got popular uploads showing, and then I've got uploads showing, and then I've also created playlists. So these are my playlists. I've created a travel playlist, a nutrition playlist, healthy recipe playlist, for example. And then I've just, once I created a playlist, I'll show you how to do that now. Then I've just gone to single playlist like that. Horizontal just means they are next to each other. And I find playlist. So I've got 3 playlists. You select the playlist that you want, and then you click done. And that's how you can create this ordered section here, or ordered sections. Now to create a playlist, it's actually quite simple. What you do, go to your video manager, and as you can see, if you go to your left hand side over here, you've got playlists. Just click on that, and to create a new playlist, click on new playlist. Then give your playlist a name. So for example, skin care. I like to use short titles because people are more likely to read them and it looks easier to read on the eye. And then you want to add your videos, so add video. select URL, so click on that, and then you just copy the link of your video. So like this one, just right click, copy link location, go back to your playlist, just add that in here, so paste it, and then click add video, and that's all you do, and that's how you can create a playlist. Now another thing that I think is really useful is to set up your default settings. So what I mean by that is, if I go back to Video Manager, and if I go to Channel, and then if I go to Upload Defaults, so on your left hand side here, this is actually quite useful because you can select the category that you think your videos go under. In the description box here, you can add your website address, you can add Facebook, whatever you've got, any social media that you've got, just add it here. And what that does is it will always add this information to any video that you post by default. So you don't need to manually add this information every single time you post a new video. It will just add it automatically. So it's really useful to do this, I find, because I don't have to always do it again and again. And it's the same thing for tags. So whatever tags that you put in here, they will always appear when you post a new video. If you add tag words here that, say for example, your channel is about gaming, and you add tags like game, video games, computer, and so on and so forth, these tags will always show up in any video that you post, and that will help people find your video. And it's really important to add the right tags or keywords underneath your videos, because that's how Google can put your videos in the right category, as well as actually people finding your videos. So for example, if I go to one of my videos here, so again I'm at the editing section of my video, you really want to use the correct title here, because this is where, again, as I said earlier, Google will put your video in the right category so that people can actually find your videos. So you need to put the right keywords in here. For example, this video is about raw food, about vegetables, about fruits and its benefits. So you really want to put that in the title. You want to put the same thing that you've put in here in your description box. It's always important to write something in here and to use the keywords that you're using in your title also in here in this description box, and just write a bit more about what it's about and things like that. And all of these keywords will help people to find your video and will also help Google to put your videos in the right place, like I mentioned earlier. So this is really important. And then you want to use the correct keywords in here. So these are tags. And again, you want to use words that really are relating to your videos. So for example, in my case, it's about raw food, the benefits of raw food and things like that. So I've really put as many keywords as I could in here. Now if you're not so sure where to get keywords from, there are two places. One of them is simply just by going to Google AdWords, which is here. Set up an account with Google AdWords, and then you can search for keywords using the keyword planner tool here. If you're not sure on how to use Google AdWords, there are tons of videos on YouTube to show you how to use Google AdWords to get the right keywords so that you can put that underneath your videos as tags. Another way to get keywords is simply by copying other people's keywords, and it's actually really easy. I'll show you what I mean. So if I go to someone else's video, for example, let's put raw food here, and I want to get some keywords about raw food, so let's click on Infinite Waters, his video, and we can actually see what keywords he's used here. By the way, check him out, he's brilliant. So all you need to do if you want to get or see what keywords he's used, just click underneath his video in this blank space over here, in this white space, right click, and then go to view page source. Once you do that, if you look here in the middle, you'll see keywords, and these are the keywords that Infinite Waters has used. For example, lose belly fat, facts about food, raw food diet, fully raw Christina, Infinite Waters, and so on and so forth. So this is how you can actually get a few keywords from other people's videos that seem to work, and just add some more of your own keywords, and yeah, that's another way to do it, guys. Alright, another thing that is really good to tick here is the monetization box. So at the moment it's ticked, so untick, let's tick it now again, and that just means that all your videos will be monetized. If you're wondering what this means, it means that Google puts adverts in your videos, and in return you can make money from that. If you want to know how to do this, just click on the link in the description box or click here now. Alright, I think that's about it. And once you're happy, just click save. And that's how to create your default settings. I think there's one more thing that I would like to add, which is to create branding. And a lot of time when you see people's videos, you see either a picture here or a subscribe sign. I can show either throughout the video or at some point in the video. And that's quite useful because people can just automatically click on this and subscribe to your channel. Now, if you haven't already got a picture here, then it will prompt you to upload a picture. You just follow the instructions, upload a picture, and then you can choose when it shows. So you can customize a time, you can put it at the end of the video, you can do it for the entire video, however you like, and then update or save. And that's quite cool as well. Another thing that you can do is add an introduction to your video, so you don't need to always add it every single time. For each video you can add it by default, and it will always show as your introduction to your video, really. I think that's about it, and that's really a lot of information, so I hope this was useful, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to press like, to subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on how to YouTube and website better. Thank you, guys. Bye.